Welcome back. We're gonna go off exploring, pretty much. We may as well take advantage here of what we got. Let's go exploring, try and get some skills up for some of the other characters that are around. I get their, I've forgotten it already. That's the only problem, I forget things so quickly in this. It's very strange. It's one of the things where it's like, it's on my mind. I know what I want to say.
It's not just, it's also, of course.
Come on. Advanced drills. That's not what I want there. Gifts. If I give you a gift, that's what I mean.
Thanks.
That thing, the top right. Motivation. Thank you. That's what I wanted to get up. I do want it up with you, so. Alright, here we go then.
Thanks.
Alright, lovely. Got your motivation up. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Oh dear, oh dear. So how do I forget these things? How do I forget these things? It's just so strange. We need to do the support as well before we advance onwards. So we've got Felix Leone. I'm trying to do this really quick. Have you not noticed? Well, if you haven't noticed, well, it sucks for you. But yeah, I'll try and do this quick. Go. Pop. Yes, indeed.
But with you?
Anything here? No. Right, so we're out of there. Go. Bosh. We're done. Ferdinand, you were around here, weren't you? Or was it Sylvain? Is Ferdinand one we can have? I don't think he is he?
I don't know. Sorry.
He's off somewhere else. Dead, probably, aren't they? No, none of them. Right, okay, so we don't need to get your stuff up. Oh, do we? I think we might do, actually.
I don't know. Sorry, and I'm hoping.
Don't want that. Let's give you some gifts.
Thank.
I think it is like, I'm trying to remember like who I want done for the master stuff, if I can. That's my aim right now. Right, we got a lovely motivation up. Let's get our plants done while we're thinking about it. Let's get the plants done. Go. Get those plants done. We need to speak to Hilda at the same time. Oh, hello. I would like to do some gardening today. We can harvest this. Oh, lovely. Alright, let's plant something. Just all them, please. Cultivate them, please. Lovely. Cool.
I'm pretty.
No. Don't need yours up, really, because we're not interested in you, because you've already got your master one now, haven't you? Yes. So don't need to do that. Why am I running? I don't know. Don't need Dorothea's. Maybe. Casper, no. That's why we're here. I was going to say, is there a kitty there? There is. Lovely little kitty. Today is special. Ignatz. Yours is already sorted, isn't it? Already fully motivated. Let's see here. Everyone's pretty much sorted, though. That's the problem. The only thing like hers is sorted. Like, may as well do Marianne. Go.
Smaller bites will make you look more refined, while at the same time helping you feel full and content.
I'm sorry. I know I'm boring company.
No, you're not. At least we got it up pretty nicely there. That's cool. Oh, got a little scene up here. I've just noticed that. Let's see about going with Marianne here. Get our strength up.
I do some cooking. My mother taught me when I was very young, but I can't make anything complicated. Yes, that's correct.
Good. I'm sure it smells lovely. Okay, next. Go. Pop. Who do you want to go? Lorenz? I'm just seeing like maybe if I can get some training done at the same time for me. Take advantages. Hey! And drills. Yes, there we go. So after both the books. Reason level 2.
I have written to my...
Let's give you a gift as well while we're here. A sunflower.
How kind.
Okay, so next up. Boom. Yes, we'll go over there. Again, just seeing if I can get any training done anywhere else for some of the other characters. Get my books up. I don't think I can get books up with you, can I? No. I think I can get swords up with you. Yes. I don't even know if there is an S plus. That's the thing. I just don't know. Oh, 2 scenes have opened up now. Fantastic. So that's what we wanted. The supports and stuff. So that's where our main focus is here. So.
Hey there. Thanks to and you should.
And drills, no. Don't want to get your training up because I'm not too fussed about you. Flayn.
Professor, no matter anything you...
Get that up, please. Lovely. Right, up to the monastery. Up to the thank you. Sort of like one of the songs in this, right?
It's been to think already.
Yes, yes. Fanstrils. No, don't want it. Don't care. We're out of there. Oh, wait. Do I need to get your motivation up? I don't think I do I? No, we're fine. Fine. We're out of here, Ignis. You could have just told me that, Ignis. Wasted all my time there. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Dear goddess, even with the... I hope...
Okay, advanced drills. Yep, go. Good. Okay, so I want to go back here, do the choir.
Well...
Right, so let's do it with Marianne and Lysithea, may as well.
I can't sing very loud.
Singing with others is a nice change of pace. Usually I do it when I'm alone.
So close. So 4 away. 4. Right, so no one there. Right, library, go. Boom. Think I can get some more reason somewhere, can't I? I'm not entirely sure. Ooh. I'm gonna go with the faith. Just because it levels it up, so. Recover. Fantastic. Right, so that's all the points gone. So, what do I want to do now? The scenes. So let's go back to our personal quarters and see who wants to have a word with us. Where are you? Where's the doors? There. Sylvain! What happened?
Oh, Professor. I didn't realize you were there. If we keep running into each other like this, people will start to talk. Hey, don't get mad. I was joking. Forget it. What do you need?
Girl problems, Sylvain. Sylvain? I don't know. Just missed out a letter. Sylvain. Although I do like another lover's quarrel. It's more fun.
Well, you're not wrong. I fell for that girl recently, but I just wanted to have some fun and leave it at that. So, I told her we should break it off. I guess she was feeling a little more serious than I was. She started crying, and everything got a bit complicated.
I like the jerk. You're complicated.
Come on, Professor. Playing around with girls is the most fun a guy can have. Besides, I don't care what you think of me. I don't intend to change how I live my life. I'm a good-for-nothing, if you haven't noticed. But I'm still a noble with a crest. That's all anyone cares about. It's best to avoid getting too serious with fools like that. It only leads to trouble. I'm gonna be forced into an arranged marriage with some random noble woman anyway. By the way, Professor, you didn't know you had a crest, did you?
Not until I got here. My father never told me.
I see. I suppose a mercenary wouldn't be concerned with such things.
What was your experience?
Most children who are born to noble families are tested upon birth to see if they bear one. Even descendants of the 10 elites, like myself, can't be legitimate heirs without a crest. That means as children, we're only accepted if we're born with one. The heads of most noble houses keep having kids until they get one with a crest. Those children then grow up to be heads of their houses, and the vicious cycle continues. Do you get it now? To all these commoner girls, I'm just a trophy. Or rather, a stud horse.
You mean they only want you for your bloodline? I mean, that's pretty much it, yeah.
See? I knew you'd get it. These girls don't love me. They love the potential rewards of loving me. If I marry a girl, and she gives birth to a child with a crest, that kid might become the next head of House Gautier. But nowadays, with the bloodlines getting weaker, there are a lot of kids like my brother, born with no hope. For ages now, those of us with crests have been envied and desired, but never for who we are. I understand the value of my blood. Believe me, I hate how much I understand it. I know better than to dream of being free from this burden. I'm used to it by now. I used to think I didn't have the right to live freely.
I was just thinking, like, why can't you just, like, breed 2 houses together and get, like, 2 crests? But we've had that story, haven't we, with Lysithea? And it's not good for her, if I remember correctly. You don't think that way anymore.
That's right. You know what? I'm a bit jealous. The whole time you were growing up, you never knew you had a crest. You were free. Nobody pretended to like you. I kind of hate you for that. You were a spoiled brat who should pay for that crest. Maybe I'll collect the debt. Gotcha! Wow, you should have seen the look on your face just then. Don't mind me, Professor. After all, ladies love a dark and brooding noble.
I wonder if he's twisted in the past 5 years. Entirely possible. Have we got another scene down there? I'm assuming that's another Sylvain scene. We shall see, but who we got over here? Because I don't think this will be Sylvain because it had already appeared beforehand, so... I don't know, I just didn't teleport, but oh well.
Professor.
Oh, very well, Lorenz. Yes.
Well met, Professor. I trust that you have not had any complaints about me lately.
Thankfully, no.
Good. Please, accept my most sincere apology for any discomfort I may have caused you. I've decided that it would be inappropriate for me to continue my search for a spouse while we are at war. I expect that means you will not be receiving any more complaints. I hope that puts you more at ease. Actually, the introspection I've gained setting aside my search has motivated me to amend my conduct.
You're embarrassed about your past behavior.
Not the phrasing I'd choose, but you're not wrong. Selfishly pursuing my own desires caused me to behave inconsiderately. For instance, it was arrogant and rude to invite ladies to dine with me purely to evaluate them. Our experiences in battle have also given me cause to doubt certain preconceptions I once held. Previously, I had considered it a requirement for my future spouse to come from a noble line. I once thought that commoners lacked the power to influence the wider world, as history might suggest. To find a commoner who made a real impact, one has to look all the way back to Nemesis. That was my belief, at any rate. But I realized that I've actually had an influential commoner right in front of me all along.
Who? It's you idiot.
Don't you see? I'm referring to you. You may wield the power of a crest, but you are so much more than just that. You have managed to charm everyone around you, to compel them to trust and follow you. Though you may not realize it, that is no mean feat. It is altering the course of history in Fódlan. Your example puts my prior beliefs to shame.
Your beliefs weren't completely wrong. Yeah, we'll go with that.
I appreciate the kind words. I have always sought to embody the ideal of nobility. That, at least, is a goal I continue to stand by. But now I know that bloodline alone is not sufficient to gauge a person's worth. I've learned much of this from you. You are humble and open-minded, despite your power and skill. That is why I, at least, find you so charismatic. Perhaps that is the wrong way to say it. What I mean is that you set an admirable example. I can only hope someday to be your equal. Of course, you had better keep an eye on me, because I can achieve anything I set out to do. For I am none other than the handsome and talented Lawrence Hellman Gloucester.
Sure thing, Eustace. Sure thing. Oh, we're up to A, are we? Oh my. I could again teleport or just select it from the menu, but I don't know. I feel it's more fun running there. I don't know why. Just does for some reason. I don't know.
Professor.
Oh, it's Flayn! Oh, hello.
It has been a while since we last spoke, Professor. Spare me a moment again, will you not?
Of course.
You recall how you helped me and allowed me to join your class, yes? I have learned a great many things since then. Indeed, I have truly grown so much. This personal growth is due in large part to you, and I wish to express my gratitude, sincerely.
I'm not sure you've grown that much.
Excuse me? Are you implying that I am still naive? I will have you know that I have made many friends and am constantly learning new things. Why, when I go to the market, alone, I even haggle. You must be familiar with the delicate art of haggling, in which one negotiates a lower asking price for an item. That is the type of knowledge common only to those as mature as myself.
How old are you again?
Who? Me? Have you not asked this once before? It is a bit rude to ask repeatedly, you know.
You never told me.
Is that so? Well, it seems we have something in common, since I do not know your age either. Come now, there is nothing to be gained from focusing so heavily on age. Touching on a previous discussion, I think I have learned more about you. I mentioned how you possess an air of mystery. I compared you to any old sea, but I have come to realize you are more like a particular sea, one I have seen before. When I was quite small, my mother would take me out to play in the sea. She was an excellent fisher, my mother. I grew to love fish deeply because of her.
So, where are you going with this? It's sort of like, I'm becoming very suspicious of Flayn. Like, what are her capabilities? Is she someone who has, like, a god inside of them? Just like Byleth, and clearly. Rhea, that was it. I was going to say Sothis, but that's us. No, clearly like Rhea.
Well, you see, fish are... Oh, wait. I was talking about the sea, was I not? Anyhow, I sense that, like the sea, your depths are seemingly impenetrable. Yet, despite your unknowable depths, there is something familiar about you. It's as if we have met somewhere, long, long ago.
You think we've met before? This is clearly like she has some connection to Sothis, then. No,
I do not think so. It is all quite strange, really. Still, I do not think you could be a complete stranger either. Both your hair and eyes are unmistakably... Oh, apologies. Just muttering to myself. It is nothing. Mutterings aside, I mean to say that you do not feel like a stranger to me. For whatever reason, I feel deeply connected to you. And for this, I am glad.
it's either Sothis or her biological mother or something like that. That's just the inkling I'm getting there. But where I'm at with Rhea is very much... Don't know if I've covered this or it was like something I was thinking about like in between some parts somewhere. It's very much... Rhea is probably the same as Sothis and Byleth in some regard, but Seros... That's my inkling right now, because it's like the Knights of Seros and everything. She was the head of the church, etc., etc. She had the whole, that dragon thing going on. It's like, yeah, I feel it's going to be a similar situation with what happened with us, but Seros instead of Sothis. Simple as that. Right, so let's get some more supports going. So, Claude with the Rents.
The earth nurtures the trees, and the trees bear fruit. It's the earth itself that gives us all life. O Fódlan, land of plenty, bless us with the gift of delicious food.
What are you doing?
Oh, it's just you, Lawrence.
I was disturbed by your ridiculous blather. Must you recite it quite so loudly? And can you even call that nonsense poetry when it is utterly ignorant of rhyme and meter?
Ouch! You don't hold back, do you? I didn't know you were so particular about poetry. Ha! Maybe you have a secret poetry collection of your own hidden somewhere.
That's absurd. Where did you hear that? And just what was that poem about? It seemed to me that you were praising the land. But is it not the goddess who nurtures the land? Should your praise not go to her instead?
Of course you zero in on that detail. You really are a Fódlan noble through and through.
Certainly. Aren't you?
I'm not quite the same, no. Though noble blood flows within me, it can't change who I am at heart.
Pardon? I think you had best clarify.
Listen, Lawrence, you had ambitions of becoming the Alliance's ruler, didn't you? Would you like to try that for real? If you really want it, I wouldn't mind giving up my position.
What's this all of a sudden? That is not an offer to be made in jest.
I'm not joking around. I've been thinking it for a while now. I originally thought you were like a fox drawn in by the deer of the Alliance. But I was wrong. You're no thoughtless predator. You're trying to properly train the deer around you. Isn't that right?
That is my intention, but the ambition is insufficient. To rule well, a certain temperament is required. When we first met, I mistrusted you a great deal, and on my father's advice, I observed you closely. That is why I can say this for certain. You possess the qualities necessary to govern.
A compliment? From you? That's about as rare as a deer standing on its hind legs and doing a jig.
Merely a statement of fact, one that is quite relevant to the future of the Alliance.
The future of the Alliance, huh? You really are devoted to your cause.
Depending on your actions, I may yet see fit to seize your position for myself. Bear that in mind.
I welcome the idea. It means I can feel safe vanishing whenever I see fit.
Vanishing? Do not tell me you intend to die in this conflict. You cannot shape the future if you do not live to see it.
Ha! First you compliment me, and now you're worrying about me? What have you done with the real Lawrence? No, I'm not going to die. I'm tougher than I look. Besides, this war isn't just for the Alliance anymore. It's going to decide the fate of all Fódlan. It would be cruel to leave you with the burden of uniting all of Fódlan by yourself, don't you think?
Burden? Please. If there were none other suitable, I would gladly become a king. Or even an emperor.
Well, well. I guess I shouldn't take Lawrence of the famous House Gloucester so lightly. Really, though. Don't you go dying on me either, Lawrence. We're going to need men like you in the age to come.
The same to you, Claude. A world without you would be ever so dull.
I like how those two are sort of... What's the best way of putting it? I found sort of like a common ground, almost. No pun intended. Right, so, Claude and Lysithea.
Strategically speaking, if I poised an archer to lie in wait here, and then lured the enemy in over here...
Lysithea, are you up late studying again?
I am, but I don't see how it's any of your business.
Look, you don't need to work yourself so hard. You're already as skilled as they come. There aren't many people out there who can match you. Everyone knows that.
I apologize for my sharpness. I just feel pressured.
Why would you, of all people, feel pressured?
I place a lot of personal pressure on myself. I need to become as strong as possible to put my parents at ease.
When I met with Count Ordelia before, he said you were his pride and joy. But he also said his only concern was that you might be pushing yourself too hard. If you really want to make your parents happy, surely you should start by taking care of yourself.
That's true.
Then it's settled. Get some rest. Save your energy for tomorrow's battle.
You really are very mature, Claude, despite the impression you give off. And I clearly have plenty of growing to do. I probably don't have much room to come down on you for harping on me.
Oh, really? Does that mean you won't get mad if I treat you like a child from now on?
That is absolutely not what I said. Just after you finally earned a small degree of respect from me, too.
Hey, just think about it for a second. You're the only one in the world I treat like this. That means you're a pretty special person to me.
You think I'm special?
Take it however you like. Or maybe the thought is too much for a kiddo like you.
How dare you!
Yeah, don't do anything you might regret. I don't want to be turned to dust.
I'm feeling generous, so I'll let you off easy this one time.
Well, that's good of you. All joking aside, go get yourself some shut-eye, okay? After all, if you don't hurry up, the boogeyman might come out and eat you!
All right, buddy, you asked for it!
Well, alright then. I'd like to have been a bit more playing around there. That could have gone on a little bit longer and it would have been funnier, I feel. That's the thing. So, like, give me more. There could have been much more going on there. More funny, stupid scenes. Right, Claude and Marianne.
Oh, do you have an itch back there? I guess you can't scratch it on your own, can you?
Hi, Marianne.
Oh, Claude. It's just you.
Sorry, I know you're in the middle of an important discussion with Dorte, but could I talk to you?
About what?
It's about this thing you think you're burdened with. I've tried to guess what it is.
Please don't. This is making me a little uncomfortable.
There's no reason to feel uncomfortable. It's not like I plan on saying it aloud. But if my guess is correct, there's something I want to tell you. Will you hear me out?
Fine. I will listen.
Once upon a time, in a faraway place.
What the... Are you telling me a story?
Just listen. Once upon a time, in a faraway place, there was a young boy. This boy came from a despised lineage. In short, his mother was a daughter of the enemy. So the young boy was treated horribly by everyone around him. He hadn't done anything wrong. Everyone hated him simply for existing. Yelling, fighting back, explaining himself. Nothing he did could change his situation. When he was finally old enough, he ran far away from home. He escaped.
It sounds to me like he had no choice. I would have done the same had it been me.
Thing is, after he ran away, he still found himself in the very same position. People in the outside world hated him for where he came from.
Well, now that's...
The boy thought he had no place to go. All he could do was destroy the boundary between the inside and the outside worlds.
Destroy the boundaries?
Right. If there was no outside and inside, just one side to share, then the people outside wouldn't have a reason to hate him anymore, right? It wouldn't be easy, but if he managed it, he could shrug off that burden. The point is, people are born with burdens to carry. That much is undeniable. But whether they bind us or we cast them aside, that's up to us. So I think you should try to cast yours aside, Marianne. Put that heavy burden down. It's time.
But I don't know if I can do it.
It's okay. I'm here for you. We're the same, and I can help you.
The same? Claude, we have nothing in common.
Hey, did you see that, Dorte? Your friend just smiled at me.
Thank you for sharing your story. I suppose I could try casting aside burden, as you say. We can try together.
Let's do that. And when we're free, we can change the whole world.
Well, one thing I do like there, it's like the idea is to try. Not that they will, not that they could accomplish it, just that they try and do that. Like, work towards that. It's like, yes, correct. That's what I like there about Marianne's story. It's like, nothing's an easy fix. No. But you can try and move past things, and slowly over time, things will heal, things will get better, etc., etc., etc. You get the idea. But that's us done for this part. In the next part, obviously, we're going to carry on with the sports, and we'll carry on with Claude with Hilda. Is it just with Claude with these guys? No, there's Ignatz as well. Ah, yeah, we've got a few things going on all over the place, haven't we? Right, so, yes, we'll see you in the next part. Ta-ta. For now.